Hi, this is James McDonaugh. Watch my latest Academy interview only on Hibernian TV.
James, massive day for youth football in Scotland. The announcement that we're going to have an under-20 league in operation next year as opposed to the current under-19 format. What's your reaction to that, please?
Positive. I think it's a good decision. Certainly for the players we've got this year, it gives the ones that we're going to possibly retain another year, which is key for the development in my opinion. Maybe not quite ready to step into the first team, but maybe given a year they'll be a wee bit closer to that.
So what does that mean now in terms of you can just make decisions on players' futures? Is that the case?
Yeah, there's maybe a few. Obviously we've decided to release 3 or 4, and there's a couple signing the contract, and then there's a group in the middle where they're waiting on a decision, so we can go to them probably now in the next couple of weeks and offer them something, or in other people's cases not offer them something. So a lot of people have been waiting on this decision for a number of weeks or months now, and we can start to move things on.
Well, see, there's some degree of clarity then, but in terms of the players that won't be retained, who exactly are those players?
Well, we've spoke to Jack Verth, Matt Lancaster and Jamie Doris so far, and told them that unfortunately there's not going to be a future for them at the club next year. And to be fair to them, I think I've mentioned it a couple of times, they've continued to be very professional, continued to pick them for the team, and they've continued to give everything they've got, and part of the recent couple of games that we managed to win as well, so credit to them. Hopefully this role can even help them, because they've all got now another year at under 20s. While they might not be in our plans for next season, hopefully they can go and prove us wrong and maybe even play for another club in under 20 SPL League, or find something else.
How does the club help players that are leaving Hibs find another club or find something else? Well,
there's an exit strategy there in the academy. Personally, I've spoke to a number of clubs about the 3 boys to recommend them. The boys have started to make up CVs, a couple of them are looking at things overseas. So we help in every way we can, and opponents that we've had since the time we've told them that we're getting released, we've managed to point out that these boys are not getting anything here next year, so to keep your eye on them. And some, a lot of boys these days have got agents, so they get a lot of help with them as well.
Well, so your final game of the under-19 league season, the game that was originally postponed, we were facing Celtic away. How are we approaching this match?
Positive. I think we've won our last few games now, and I think Celtic, we had a similar record to Celtic than we do Hearts in the league. I think we've beat them since I've come back to the club at under 19, which is a bit disappointing. But I mean, Celtic are champions now after our recent win against Hearts, and with them beating Rangers we confirmed 3rd place, so Celtic players will not take the foot off the gas, because they've got to fight for a place in the cup final, so it will still be a very competitive game, and we're looking forward to it.
How frustrating to some degree has it been that we potentially could have won the league this year if we hadn't made a couple of mistakes?
It is a wee bit. I mean, it's for me, 2 boys have made their debut this season, and when we keep comparing every youth team now to the team that won the league and the cup, and it's a bit unfair, but this season it actually is quite comparable. I think it's important to point out that this group have won the same number of games as the team that won the league. They've scored more goals than the team that won the league, and the only thing that changes is the drawn column and the lost column. We've lost 5 games and drawn 2, they lost 2 games and drew 6. So that's maybe a measure of how good this Hibs group actually are. They're very good. And I think when you look at the games that we have lost, the 5 games, we've lost 4-3, 2-1, 2-1. We're losing games by a goal, with the exception of one game we lost 3-0. 4-3, 2-1, 2-1 and 3-2. So we're not losing by harsh scorelines or anything like that. I think you look back to certain moments, and 2-1 up at Rickerton in injury time and losing that game, that's a 6-point swing right away, and had we held on to that win we'd probably be above Hearts by now. So you look at moments, but over the piece we've had players make their debut, players have improved vastly, we've scored a lot of goals, we've played really good football,